Good morning! Here's Isla! It's her 2-month-old birthday! She is such a big girl now, Isla. Look at you, you're such a big girl. Yes, yes. Hi, cutie pie. Anyways, because she is 8 weeks today, here, let me show you. This is a book that my friend got me, and it's the Moms on Call book, and they have like typical schedule for an 8-week-old. So it's broken down. It's like typical schedule for 2 weeks. For 0 to 2 weeks is basically like you're on your own, good luck. And then let me make it so the light isn't like on my glasses. And then the typical schedule for 2 to 4 weeks is something else. And then there's 4 to 8, and now there's 8 to 16. So we were pretty good from like we weren't good at all from like 0 to 8 weeks, because every time we tried, then like when we were at home, we would do the routine for like a few days. Her passy just fell. Are you gonna freak out? Are you gonna freak out? Oh, why don't we try? Let's put it in your mouth. See what happens. Is that what you wanted? Yes? Okay. We'll keep it there. Just don't lose it. Don't drop it. Okay. No. Okay, anyways. Oh, it fell again. Isla Brown, what do you want? Let me figure this. Okay, maybe it's just time for a nap. I was gonna let her wait like 15 minutes for her nap, but maybe she's ready now. And maybe a little bit of gripe water, maybe. Okay, todavía nos estamos mudando. Y cuando compramos la casa, Emery dijo que él iba a hacer todo el proceso de mudar todas las cosas que tenemos. Y claro que yo creí que él estaba diciendo la verdad, pero no, él quiere que yo ayude. Entonces voy a tratar de empacar algunas cosas. Lo que pasa es que no tenemos cajas, porque nosotros compramos la casa como la semana pasada. Ya la casa era de nosotros. Pero la casa que estamos alquilando la tenemos hasta marzo. Entonces en mi mente yo pensaba que iba a ser un proceso lento, íbamos a hacerlo con calma, y él me había dicho que sí, eso era lo que íbamos a hacer. Pero de repente decidió que se quiere mudar ya. Y yo sé que es también por cosas de dinero, porque si nos mudamos rápido no tenemos que pagar esta casa como hasta marzo, sino podemos dejar de pagar en febrero, como un mes antes. La bebé está durmiendo, entonces estoy chequeando. Está como medio despierta, pero sí, tiene los ojos abiertos. Pero quiero que descanse para que aprenda a quedarse ahí. Bueno, entonces sí sé que es bueno que nos mudemos antes antes de marzo, y que sea un proceso rápido, pero no estaba preparada para eso. Entonces no tengo cajas, no tengo nada, no sé. Lo único que tengo como bastantes bolsas de regalo que yo siempre mantengo. Cuando me dan algo, yo siempre guardo la bolsa de regalo. Entonces eso puede ser que sea lo único que use para mudar, pero ahí no puedo poner como cosas muy pesadas porque se rompe. Entonces vamos a tener que improvisar un poco. Ok, mientras la niña duerme, esto es todo lo que he estado haciendo, tratando de poner lo más que pueda en el carro. para poder mover cosas. Yo no soy la mejor para poner cosas en el carro. Aquí tengo más. Bueno, yo no soy la mejor para poner cosas en el carro, entonces seguro que puedo poner más de lo que he puesto, pero como he dicho, es como jugando Tetris y me gusta Tetris, pero no soy muy buena. Pero el día está perfecto, bonito, hace brisa, sí hace un poquito de frío, pero está bien bonito. Quiero llevar a Isla a caminar porque el día está perfecto. Primera mañana en la nueva casa y esto es como se ve todo. Un desorden y todavía nos faltan más cosas. Tú tienes la forma y la actividad. Tú no, 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 no.
Did you just film me?
Sí. And here's the baby girl. Turn down the music. Turn down the music. Okay. Here she is. Ella durmió en el colchón de su cuna, que movimos el colchón, pero no movimos la cuna. Y ahora está tomando su siesta. Oh, oh, oh. Shh, 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 shh. Te vi, te vi, te vi. Este es nuestro cuarto. Turu, turu, tu, tu, tu.
Lo gorda.
¿Es de papá?
No, los cachetes son tuyos. Lo que pasa es que a ti no te gusta,
No me gusta que...
déjate de comer.
Alright, this is how my house is looking like. It looks terrible. So much stuff. So now it's like time to organize it all. But I honestly have like no idea where to even start. So I started with the easiest thing, which is to wash the dishes. But as far as organizing, I just have no idea. This is gonna be Isla's room. We found these at Home Depot. It was on clearance. It says Te Amo. It was like $6, so I'm gonna hang it up in her room somewhere. And we found this also on clearance. It says Bienvenidos amigos. So cute. I love it. And that was $6 too at Home Depot. They always have stuff for clearance there, like for Spanish things, because we have a very large, like high Hispanic population where we live. So thankfully, like at all the stores, we can usually find a lot of like Spanish things. Like this, like I have a lot of these little signs. I think I've talked about this before. I have a lot of these little signs that I found. Oh no. That I found at TJ Maxx. This is my grandma gave this to us. Obviously it says December, so we're like a month behind, but what can you do? I have this one that says Fuerza, and I have one that says Amor in Isla's room. This is our little bar that Emery built, which I love. But yeah, so now I'm just kind of like wasting time because I have no idea where to even start. So this sucks. I think what I'm gonna start doing is maybe attack the books, because I was like this bin is full of books. So I feel like if I can attack the books, put it in the bookcase, and just kind of like clear up some space, I'll be able to kind of maybe get a better idea of what things are gonna look like. I don't know. We also need to hang up a lot of things. That would also clear up some space. Oof. Here's baby girl sleeping. It's nap time. So cute. Oh my goodness. I haven't shown you our room, I don't think. It's such a mess. Such a mess. The thing I love is that it's so easy right now to kind of like differentiate between daytime sleeping and nighttime sleeping, because got these nice bright windows to make sure that she is not confused about what time of the day it is. So, and it is so cold outside right now. It's like, I mean, it's like 30 degrees out, so it's freezing. But I've been doing some work, not really like house stuff that I should be doing, but I was freezing some breast milk. So there's that. I mean, that's being proactive and doing stuff. I mean, I gotta do it at some point. Trying to get the light not to be in my eyes. Oh, there's the world. Okay, so it's so cold. I'm drinking some tea. This is like my 5th cup of tea. I usually love all things chai, but because I'm drinking so much tea, I'm like, okay, I gotta give chai a break. So I'm drinking some chamomile. See how it goes. So Isla had her 2-month appointment today, even though it's like 2 months and 4 days, which makes a big difference. And she is, hold on, let me take a sip of my tea because it's freaking cold here. She is 10 pounds 11.5 ounces, so weight gain is good, and she's 22 inches. So I mean, like, all her percentages are on the low side. I think like her, I mean, both like weight and height are like maybe like 30 percentile. So I mean, she's a small girl, but so I mean, her dad is on the short side too for a guy, so I mean, it's what we expected. She's not gonna like break any records right now for height or weight. I mean, even though in my mind she's like a chunky baby, but it's just because I know that she eats a lot basically, but she also poops a lot. So I mean, what goes in goes out, which is good. But anyways, what I wanted to say, I forgot. Well, anyway, so her 2-month appointment was today. Everything is fine. I mean, it was like in and out quick, and I didn't really ask my pediatrician like too many questions, just because I feel like I'm always on Google like looking up things. I mean, even though Google is not by any means like supposed to be where you get your medical information from, but I mean, I don't know, I just feel pretty comfortable with where she's at right now. I didn't really ask any questions. Like, she's still waking up in the night to breastfeed, but I mean, she's like 9 weeks old. So I feel like right now, you know, everything's fine. Like, I'm still waking up at night to feed her, and that's completely normal. Even though it's only really once right now, like 3 a.m. to give her medicine, and then I just go ahead and feed her. Oh, and she got her vaccines. So, you know, they say that like she may get a fever, so I have some Tylenol just in case she does. But hopefully she doesn't. And you know, everybody, or like, I looked online and it said, you know, they may be extra fussy, and they may I don't know, just not be happy. But obviously, like, she did not like getting her injections, but it was a lot easier than I thought it would be, because she got her injections and she freaked out. Like, she just like, I mean, she cried, but it was kind of like one long silent cry that you could tell like she was just shocked at what was happening. And then but I mean, after they were done, I like grabbed her in my arms and she cried a little bit, but then she kind of calmed down. And I think it's because like she was also tired. It was like past her, she had been awake for like 2 hours basically by that point, so she was just so ready for a nap that the kind of like shock of the injections and like crying from it just kind of like put her to sleep right away. And so yeah, and she's just basically just been sleepy all day, which I think, you know, after going through that, she's like, just let me rest. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been, you know, feeding her, and she's been going straight to sleep. I'm not even like worrying too much about tummy time or anything today. I'm just letting her relax. And then her cardiologist appointment is 2 days from today, so Wednesday. And we'll see how that goes. They usually take, I forget what it's called, EKG, which she does not like. She does not like staying still for that, which she has to. So we'll see how that goes. She's been doing pretty good on her medicine. She takes propranolol and propafenone for her SVT, and she's been taking that probably for about a month now, and she's been fine. She hasn't had any new episodes, even though they said, you know, like she may have an episode, like an SVT episode, maybe once a week, and that's kind of normal, but she hasn't had any. And that, you know, when I think she may be having symptoms, which I mean, like for her symptoms are just kind of sleepy, lethargic, and so anytime that I think, I'm like, hold on, like she's sleeping too much or she's not being active, I'll check her heart rate, and I mean, it's been fine, you know, so thank goodness, and hopefully the medicine just keeps working. And yeah, I know she's probably gonna have to be on it for a long time, just because like she takes 2 medicines instead of 1 to keep her under control, so it takes more than just the average to keep her under control. But I also think it's because like she was gaining so much weight at the beginning that whatever dose she was on, like it just wasn't enough. So every like couple of days she was having an episode and they needed to up her dose like so much. But now she's kind of, I mean, she's still growing obviously, but like at a more even pace, so they're able to kind of estimate better about what her dose should be to kind of keep her under control, like on a month-to-month basis rather than a like week-to-week basis. So everything seems to be going well, and she's been very good about napping. She is, here's the thing, she's good about sleeping. So I am starting, like I know she's way too young to do any kind of sleep training at all, and I'm not even gonna try to do it, you know, at least not now. But I mean, I do want to get her on a schedule, and she kind of is. As far as feeding, she's definitely on a schedule, and it's not even a schedule that I set for her. Like just like naturally during the day she eats every 3 hours, and then at night she'll eat like every 4 or 5 hours. So you know, that again, that just involves really me waking up one time at night to do it. So she's been pretty good about that. But you know, if I want to start kind of setting that like 12-hour schedule that baby should be, you know, it's what, when you look up like sleep training, they always say, you know, choose your 12-hour schedule that you want your baby to, you know, that's their night sleep for. I think the most common is like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So, but here's the thing, like I don't know if that works for me, because I like the 7 a.m. I like waking up, like she wakes up at 7 a.m. It's like, it's a good time, I think. But I don't like the 7 p.m. because I think for me, for what Emery and I like to do, like it's way too early, because he doesn't get home until 5:30, so, or later. So it's like he only gets an hour and a half of seeing her, and I don't like that. And you know, when people ask us to go out to dinner, like we want to go and we want to take her with us, we have to take her with us. But you know, we'll usually go at like 6 or 7. That's when we go. So it's like, well, that's her bedtime, and we still kind of want to live our lives, but maybe we have to give that up. I don't know, maybe as a new mom I haven't learned that yet, to like stop going to dinner with friends or family, you know. So we'll, yeah, I mean, I'd much rather it be 8 p.m. because I know 8 p.m. is like doable. That way if we do go out to dinner, we can say like, hey, let's go at 6 or 6:30 and we can be home by 8. That's fine. Or 8:30, and like maybe that one night push it by 30 minutes. But So yeah, so it might have to be 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. But I just think naturally Isla does want to go to sleep at 7 p.m. But selfishly, I'm like, no, don't do it yet. Wait till 8. I mean, we have to watch Jeopardy together, you know, and that starts at 7:30. So I mean, she's gotta learn, you know. So we'll see. Anyways, enough baby talk. It's time for me to do stuff in the house.